Hello everybody, I always get roped into these things. With the arrival of the white in Morecambe at the minute, we generally get a good run of Huss for maybe a month or so when the white are here, which is a very good addition to the bay. If you're like me, you're probably sick of catching smoothhounds now, so yeah, they're a very good addition. I love catching Huss. Everyone's different. They fight like mad on the beach as well as in the water. This is just a run through of the rig I use for Huss fishing locally. I'm not saying it doesn't work elsewhere, but this is what I do in Morecambe. First of all, I'll start with where the clip is. You can use any clip, uni-clip, whatever clip you use. I put a fast link on because if you see there with the splashdown, when it stops clicking, it stops working. So when you cast out, sometimes it goes like that, it releases your bait, which makes your bait helicopter in the air, which cuts your distance down. So as soon as if it stops working, I just clip it off and just clip another one on. Then I don't have to tie another rig up or get another rig out of my rig wallet. Not that I carry many rigs. Let's go down to the rig body is £80. No, sorry, it's £100 Suffix Zippy. I like that because it's supple, it's strong. I use £100 because it's very abrasive resistant. I want to get the most out of my rig when I'm fishing. Once I've used a rig, I will cut it up and chuck it away. But I like to maximise the time in the water with the rig. If it's getting roughed up a lot, I just change it. Just take it off and change it. I don't use pulley beads, I use swivels. I use oval beads because I just feel like it just makes my swivel sit a bit better. The swivel I've used there is a power swivel, which has got a breaking strain of £295, so that ain't going to open up, not with my casting anyway. Then we'll go down to the snood swivel, we'll get there, which is a size 8 power swivel, which has got a breaking strain of £195. Fish ain't ever going to open that up either. Right, the snood part of the rig, that is Tronics Xenon. That's £60. People say, oh, that's a bit heavy for what you're fishing for. Huss have teeth. When you've had a couple on, they tend to rough it up. Again, it just performs better when you're fishing. Sea fish generally, they're not line shy really. They're swimming, they're eating, they're moving on to whatever they can eat next. So I prefer a rig that doesn't tangle and it's very abrasive resistant. The most important part of your rig is your hooks. You've spent maybe £200, £300 on a rod, £100, £200 on a reel, and people disregard how important the hook is. I use, my top hook is a BKK octopus beak. They are sharp as anything. I have a bead to protect my knot, and then I use a longest shank wide gape Sakuma Manta Extra. Again, very, very sharp. I use that because of the little bit of metal, extra metal should I say, not a little bit of metal, extra metal, so the teeth are tending to rub on it. I generally only have a bait that's that big, because Huss generally pick the bait up, they mouth it, they swim about, you lose them, you think, oh, I've lost it because the hooks come out. Generally because they bit the bait in between and you've not got no metal in them. So I have a lot of hooks showing and a smallish bait. Works for me. I've caught loads and loads of Huss in the bay, so yeah, it works. Thanks.